It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Here's the handoff. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Rashawn Gary with that tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go now.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll run here on 1st down. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Andrew Cooper there to make the stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
From college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
All set up now for 1st and 10. They're going play action. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Man in motion here.
18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
2nd and 6 now. Short pass brought in. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Ezra and Cooper there to make the stop. Third down from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Pass play coming here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37. They've got a man in motion. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Connects with Fant. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Back to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Now on 4th down, A.J. Cole headed out to handle the punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointment. Oh my, they're faking it on their opening drive. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs.
Well, they tried the fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on 4th down.
Takes the handoff, now Love. And his first pass falls incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Cowboy 80. Ready? Right there, right next to 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Here's a give up the middle. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
79 Broncos. Ready? 18, Pioneer. Go.
Shotgun now for Love. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And it's 4th down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
The Packers send out their punting unit. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. This, our last play of the quarter.
Here we go, set. 3.
They send a man in motion. They'll throw to begin this drive. Hauled in left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got 2nd and 5. Putting a receiver in motion.
19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19.
From the 42. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go now. Seven Pirates. 60 Bison.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Man in motion here. Throwing on 2nd and 6. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Another carry for him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Play fake, it's Love. Catch is made down the right sideline. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Simple dive up the middle. And that brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
Back-to-back carries here. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Shot alert! Check, Panther! Hey, smash Bronco!
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Second and 6 coming up here.
Let's go!
They go play action here. The throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ready?
They'll try and punch it in. Has the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Lining up now to try the extra points. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They've got a man in motion.
19
Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. They're down to their final 1 in this half. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Ready? Track at 60. 70 rings. 70 rings. 69 rings. Pass to the left. Pass to the left.
Looking to the air here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. It's the Vikings facing a 3rd and 6. We send a man in motion. Throwing on 3rd and long. Gets this to Fant. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Let's go now.
A tight end in motion now. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
On the set. 79 Bronco.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here's the snap on fourth. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential first down.
Lone back gets the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
Free play here. Let's see some free yards here. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Set. Head the street. Head the street. 70 Timberwolf. Rocco switch. Rocco switch.
They'll run here following the penalty. Punches it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. And this drive, first and 10. Man in motion, out of the slot. Throwing now from the gun. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Brought in inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a one-score game before halftime. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Moore with a return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. First and 10 coming up.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go, Rick, go.
They motion a receiver left.
Check go.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Dallas Turner there to bring him down. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
From the 43. That one's caught along the left sideline. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Go.
Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Loves to throw again. Short pass brought in. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They have themselves another first and 10.
Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. He brings it in. It's a Green Bay touchdown. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Here we go. Set. 70 ring. 70 ring. Next smash. Next smash. 69 ring. 69.
He's back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hut, hut.
Give now to the running back. And he takes this ahead to the 40-yard line before going down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Get up.
Here's 2nd and 5. Dump off caught by his back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Set.
The handoff on 3rd and short. He cuts it back right. And this isn't resolved quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them.
Ready.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Set up. Set go.
To the air with Love. It is caught left side. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
From the 36. Hauled in left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go.
Man in motion here.
Go.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Rolling out to his left. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And the defense to the line fast. Quick throw right side. Touchdown Green Bay. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Let's go.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Trap 60.
Back now, pressure on its way. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Running back sent in motion. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Cut out left. On the move, past the 40. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
They're set up at the 35 now.
18, right here. Buffalo 18, 19 tight, 19 tight. Take over.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Left wing 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Second and 10 now. Gets this to Fant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third down from the gun. Hits his running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Working inside the red zone. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
That one's complete over the middle. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable, and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here we go, set. 70 range, 70 range.
Second and 3. And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete, and that would have made for an impressive catch on our final play of the third quarter. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Love from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Finds a man right side. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Let's go now.
Loves to throw again. Looking right, and he finds him. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Love out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll run it from the gun. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Trap 60, trap 60. Set.
From the 32. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers grow their lead yet again. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Poor choice to bring it out. Instead of the 30-yard line, they're going to start shy of the 20.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
79 Broncos, 18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Go street. 19 tight, 19 tight. Last thing, 19. Go.
Setting up a throw. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Go. Curve 19, curve 19, 18, rapid, 18, rapid. Ready, ready.
From the 24. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hurt, hurt.
They've got a man in motion.
Warriors 17. Hut.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. They connect on the deep shot. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready? Hot, hot.
Love now. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They'll come up 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Ready?
Love now to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Check up.
Throwing now from the gun. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Ready?
Throwing his love on 3rd. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Set. Go.
Back now, pressure on its way. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that gives them 1st and goal.
Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Ready?
From the red zone now. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. He'll throw it yet again. And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings get it back to a 14-point game.
Vikings 21. Kevin McPherson sets the kickoff.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. First down throw, here's Love. He's got a man left. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers moments away from a 2-0 start. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Buffalo 18!
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Vacates quickly left side. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Go! Check go!
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Let's go! Ready?
Complete on the option. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the Packers, their third and final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Ready? Ready?
Love from the gun. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal.
19, Tiger. Here we go, set, go.
They'll keep it on the ground. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. The Packers sending out their special teamers. Field goal coming. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, Tiger. 19, let's stay 19.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Oh no, they get him yet again. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They send a man in motion.
7 Tigers, 7 Tigers. Come 19, 18, 18,
Back to the air following the pick 6. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers continue piling onto this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Move it, 19. Come on, set.
Running it now out of the gun. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Warriors 70.
Dropping back to throw. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Track 60. Take off.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Tag. 70 range. 60 backward. 60 backward. Ready.
Play action on 1st down. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Packers make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.